Good morning, students. In this class, we are going to start a new chapter of biology, that is chapter 4, reproductive health, that is from class 12. So first of all, you have to know what are the topics that belong to this chapter. Okay. So first I will write topics. Then I will explain each topics one by one in detail. Okay. So let us see the topics. First one is reproductive health. First one is reproductive health. You can write. Okay. Second one is problems related to reproductive health. Problems related to reproductive health. Okay. Topic 1 is reproductive health. Second one, problems related to reproductive health. Third one is methods to solve problems. Methods to solve problems of reproductive health. Fourth one is birth control methods. Birth control methods. Okay. Fifth topic is population. Fifth is assisted reproductive technology. Assisted reproductive technologies, which is also known as ART. Assisted reproductive technologies, which is also known as ART. Okay. Next, once again, the first topic is reproductive health. Second one, problems related to reproductive health. Third one, methods to solve the problems of reproductive health. Fourth one, birth control methods, also known as contraceptive devices. Fifth one, assisted reproductive technologies, which is also known as ART. Next topic will be population explosion. Population explosion. Okay. Next topic is population explosion. Next is medical termination pregnancy. Medical termination pregnancy, which is also known as MTP. Okay. Next topic is infertility. And the last one is STD, that means sexually transmitted diseases. Sexually transmitted diseases. This is the last topic of the chapter. Sexually transmitted diseases. So once again, the first topic is reproductive health. Second one, problems related to reproductive health. Third one, methods to solve the various problems of reproductive health. Next one, birth control methods. Next, assisted reproductive technology, also known as ART. Next one is population explosion. 7, medical termination pregnancy. 8, infertility, and last one, sexually transmitted diseases, which is also known as VD, venereal diseases, also known as RT, reproductive tract diseases, RTDs, that means reproductive tract diseases. Now let us see one by one. Okay, what do you mean by the term reproductive health? First is, what is reproductive health? What is reproductive health? Reproductive health normally we can define. What is reproductive health? Normally we can define reproductive organs with normal function is known as reproductive health. Normally, we can define reproductive health. Reproductive organs with normal functions is known as reproductive health. But according to WHO, World Health Organization, reproductive health may be defined as a state of total well-being. That means physical, social, behavioral, and emotional. Is according to WHO, that means World Health Organization, reproductive health may be defined as a state of total well-being or all aspects of reproduction. That means physical, social, behavioral, and emotional. Okay, let us see problems related to reproductive health. What are problems related to reproductive health? The first problem is there is little knowledge of personal hygiene and the hygiene of reproductive organ. Hygiene means the cleanliness. There is little knowledge of personal hygiene and the hygiene of reproductive organs. First problem. Second is early marriage. Early marriage leads to high infant mortality. Early marriage leads to high infant mortality. Infant mortality means death rate. Next is illegal abortions. And female feticides. Illegal abortions and female feticides. Killing of the female child is known as female feticides at the earlier stage. Next one is there is due to lack of awareness. Okay, due to lack of awareness, there is rapid increase in population. Due to lack of awareness, there is rapid increase in population. Okay, so first is there is little knowledge of personal hygiene and the hygiene of reproductive organs. That means hygiene is related to cleanness of the body parts and reproductive organs. Next one, early marriage. Due to early marriage, infant mortality rate increases day by day. That is also the problem of reproductive health. Next one, illegal abortions and female feticides. Most of the parents want male child, not want female child. This is known as the female feticide. That means killing of female child at the earliest stage. That is known as female feticides. And next one, lack of awareness. Due to lack of awareness, there is rapid increase in population. That is known as lack of awareness. Now see methods to solve reproductive health. There are some methods by which we can solve the problems of reproductive health, or you can say strategies to solve reproductive health problems. The first is family planning programs. With the help of family planning programs, we can solve the problems of reproductive health and encourage हम दो हमारे दो. Next one is they encourage school for sex education. Encourage schools for sex education. This is the another method by which we can solve the problems related to reproductive health. Third one, statutory ban on amniocentesis. It is a special method by which we can determine the sex of the child, especially female child. That there should be statutory ban depend on this amniocentesis method, because by this method a number of female child kills day by day. The first method, with the help of family planning programs, we can solve the reproductive health problems. Next one, encourage schools for sex education. Okay, next one, statutory ban on amniocentesis. And next one, okay, in the next we can solve also by increasing the marriage age. By increasing marriage age, we can solve the problems of reproductive health. So these are the methods by which we can solve the problems of reproductive health. Okay, come to the next topic, that is what do you mean by the term. Next, you have to know first what is conception and what is contraception. Conception, okay, and second term is contraception. You have to know this term well, then you can easily understand the birth control methods. What is conception? The various methods which promotes to fertilization of male and female gametes, okay, known as conception. So the various methods by which both male and female easily fuse to form zygote and develop a new young one, that is known as conception. And what do you mean by the term contraception? The various methods by which that prevent the fusion of male and female gametes and that prevents the pregnancy is known as contraception. So once again, with the help of conception method, we promote formation of zygote. But with the help of contraception method, we prevent there is no formation of zygote when this method will used. And this is also known as birth control methods. So let us see what is birth control method. The various method by which we can prevent the unwanted pregnancy is known as birth control methods. Birth control methods, also known as contraceptive devices. Okay, the various methods by which we can prevent the unwanted pregnancy is known as birth control methods, also known as contraceptive devices. There are two types of birth control methods. First one is known as temporary method, also known as a reversible method. Temporary method, also known as reversible method. Okay, and second one is known as permanent method, also known as the irreversible method. So how many types of birth control methods? There are two types of birth control methods. First one is known as the temporary method, also known as reversible method. Okay, and second one is known as permanent method or irreversible method. Okay, so temporary method used when these methods used, birth can prevent. When not used, it will not prevent. But when permanent method used, the birth is completely prevented. Okay, temporary methods further classified into following types. First one is known as natural method. Second one is known as physical or barrier method. Okay, third one is known as chemical method. Fourth one is known as IUD, that is intrauterine devices. And fifth and last one is known as injection or implants. Okay, so how many total temporary methods of birth control? So there are 5 natural method, second one is known as physical method, third one is known as chemical method, fourth one is known as intrauterine devices, and fifth one is known as injection or implants. Okay, and this permanent method further classified into two types. First one is known as tubectomy. First one is known as tubectomy. Tubectomy, and second one is known as vasectomy. Vasectomy. Okay, tubectomy always takes place always done in females. Tubectomy always done in females, and vasectomy always done in males. So this is a chart by which we can classify the various birth control methods. Once again, what do you mean by the term birth control methods? So, what do you mean by the term birth control methods? So, the various methods by which we can prevent the birth is known as birth control methods. There are two types of birth control methods. First one is known as temporary method, and second one is known as permanent method. Okay, so temporary method further classified into following 5 types. First one is known as natural method, second one physical method, third one chemical method, fourth one intrauterine devices, and last one injection or implants. And permanent method classified into 2 types, tubectomy and vasectomy. So this is all about the classification of birth control methods. Okay, let us see what do you mean by temporary method? When this method used, birth can prevent. When it is not used, birth will not be prevented. Okay, but in permanent method, when used, there is permanent prevention of the birth control. When one time is done, there is a complete prevention of the birth control. Okay, let us see one by one. First, temporary methods. Okay, temporary methods of birth control. It is the type of birth control methods. First one, temporary methods of birth control. Temporary methods of birth control. Methods of birth control. Okay, so first one is further classified into 3 types. First one is known as periodic abstinence. Periodic abstinence, also known as rhythm method. Abstinence, also known as rhythm method. Rhythm method. Okay, you know well, menstrual cycle always varies from day 14 is the most favorable conditions for the ovulation. Suppose that this is day 1 and this is the day 28 or 29, and the most favorable day of the ovulation is 14th day of menstrual cycle. But sometimes ovulation can be takes place before the menstrual cycle or after the ovulation, before the ovulatory days or after the ovulatory days. Suppose this is the day 10, this is the 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. So 14 is the most favorable day, but sometimes ovulation can be takes place before the ovulatory days or after the ovulatory days. So in this method, the male partner avoid insemination, means for transfer of semen within the female's body from day 10 to 17, because in this day, this is the fertile day. In this is the most cases ovulation takes place before the 14th day or after the 14th day. When in these days the female avoid transfer of semen within the female body, there is no fertilization and no pregnancy will take place. So once again, what do you mean by the term periodic abstinence? In this method, the male partner avoid transfer of semen within the female's body from day 10 to 17th day of menstrual cycle. As a result, there is no pregnancy because fertilization is absent. Okay, so this is also known as fertile day in case of human females. Okay, next one is known as coitus interruption. What to mean by the term coitus interruption? It is also known as withdrawal method. Coitus interruption, also known as withdrawal method. Withdrawal method. Coitus interruption or withdrawal method. In this method, the male partner removes its penis from the female's reproductive part before insemination or ejaculation. Once again, in this method, the male partner withdraws or removes its penis from the vagina of the female before ejaculation to prevent the fertilization. This is also known as coitus interruption or withdrawal method. And third one is natural method. Third one is known as lactational amenorrhea. In this method, just after persistent of childbirth, about 6 months, the hormones responsible for ovulation stops. And in this method, up to 6 months, just after childbirth, up to 6 months, the hormones responsible for ovulation stops. And on these days, when the semen transfer to the female body, the chances of pregnancy is nil. So this is known as lactational amenorrhea. So in this method, just after childbirth, the hormones responsible for ovulation remains stops up to 6 months. That means the chances of pregnancy or fertilization is nil. So when the male partner transfers semen within the female's body, the chances of fertilization is almost nil. So this is also a kind of birth control method in case of humans. So how many types of birth control methods? 2 types. First one is known as the temporary method and second one is the permanent method. Now in the next class I will discuss about the next type of temporary method, that is physical methods. Okay, thank you.